got loads going on, but you can do it. I don't doubt for 1 second that you can't handle all that shit. I really don't. If anyone can do it, you can do it. I mean that. You've got loads going on, but you can do it. I don't doubt for 1 second that you can't handle all that shit. I really don't. If anyone can do it, you can do it. I mean that.
I'm competing in a bodybuilding competition this year in June, and I'll be in my tiny little panties on a stage posing, which is in exactly 20 weeks time. 20 weeks. I will not be having a crisp, a chocolate bar, an M&M, a Smartie out of line. You watch. I am going to be the most peeled, shredded, whatever I may have to be on that stage. For me, I will be the best version of me.
But this is where I'm currently at, and I'm going to look absolutely fantastic. I know I am. I'm going to work towards that. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it.
And it is disgusting, the thought of coming second. That's losing. I do not want to lose, so I'm doing everything I possibly can do to win. I want to come home with a #1. I have to. Because the thought of fucking losing, the thought of coming second place is filthy, man. It's disgusting. I can't have it. I can't have that. Four weeks out. Well, that was powerful, wasn't it? Hey? I'm gonna run through how I'm feeling, how my mindset is, before I take you through a workout. Okay, so I wholeheartedly believe, and I have done from the very start, as soon as I applied, submitted, entered into this comp, that I will win. I know I have that mindset. I wholeheartedly believe that I can and I will win this competition. But doubts kicked in. Get off my back. Don't have a go. Come on, I think it's natural. I've never done something like this before. And the fact that it's taken me 16 weeks for me to feel a slight bit of doubt that I'll be ready and good enough, I think is all right. I don't doubt the ability for me to achieve. I don't doubt that I will lose. I don't doubt that I'll lose or win, you know what I mean. I don't doubt my coach. I don't doubt my program. I don't doubt the ability for me to succeed. For some reason, I just doubt that I'll be ready. I just don't think I'm going to be lean enough. But I'm trusting my coach. I'm trusting the process. Of course I am. And I bang on about this to my clients all the time. Got to trust me. Trust the process, tick the boxes, get the work done. And I'm doing exactly that. To the point at which I'm actually I've changed things within the last couple of days. That precise. I'm now not using 1/3 of an onion per meal. I'm using 1/4. I've taken away sweet corn and peas and put courgette in instead, and just these tiny little things. And sometimes when I do them, I think I'm being silly here. It's something else, but I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing everything I physically can do to bring the best of me. So I'm doing that. I'm willing to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Just a little update for you guys. My weight still has stalled, still the same. I'm 14.6, which is 202. Haven't moved. I haven't moved in weight at all for about a month to 6 weeks, which is pretty mad. Yes, I don't take my scales on the bloody stage with me and go, yo, look at my weight. They don't give a shit. They care. It's a physique competition. They care about what you look like. And of course, but me and coach know full well that the weight has to come off. The fat has to come off. So I'm 14 stone 6. So my estimate, I've got to be low 13s, like 13.3, 13.4. I've got to be, man. I've got to lose another stone. 15 pounds has got to come off me. I just know that. It's got to happen. Oh shit. It's 12th of May. I'm competing June 12th. It's May 12th. I'm competing in exactly a month. Oh shit. See, this is what I mean. It sort of hits you. But I've actually changed gyms, not permanently, but there's a gym about 25 minutes down the road. It's a big warehousey look, like American style sort of gym. Lighting's a bit iffy. It's very noisy in there. I'm going to take you through a leg workout. Hopefully they'll allow me to film. Hopefully you can hear me, see me, all that jazz. Why am I training in another gym? I just need a bit of visual stimulation, something a little bit different, because my life is so samey, so regimented and structured at the moment. I thought last week, do you know what? Stuff it. On Sunday, I thought, oh, I'll come down here and just buy a week's pass. So I have quite enjoy it down here. I've still got a membership at the gym next to my house, so I'll do my cardio down there and posing and stuff, but I'll come here to train. And then once this week is finished, I'm going to pay a month here. So it's like 40 quid. It's nothing. So that will last me, so I'll have access to 2-3 gyms really, of just dotting in and out, just to keep it a bit fresh, a bit enjoyable. You know, I like to see people work hard when I'm training. A lot of people like empty gyms. They're like, yeah, man, I love it when there's no one in the gym. I'm the opposite. I like people in the gym, not to watch me, not to watch them, but to a degree to have atmosphere, to walk over to my machine and I'd maybe glance over to a woman or a man training really hard, busting their ass, and I'm like, yeah, go on girl, right, my turn, you know. And seeing the man, whatever he's doing, regardless, you know, if he's flipping around like a fucking monkey on those hoops that I'm not interested in whatsoever, if he's working his ass off and it looks like it puts you in this environment of like, right, let's work hard. Whereas the gym I currently train in next to my house, it's very quiet, almost like a morgue sometimes, and they've got a kitchen which just smells like Sunday roast all the time, which doesn't help, like baking flapjacks and fucking brownies and stuff that they put at the entrance, which doesn't help someone that's going into a competitive physique competition, does it really? So I'm just gonna have a mixture of both environments. I'm going to sip on my pre-workout, which is exactly the same as what it has been for a little while. Just a stim-based, the one I showed you on the last video, I think it was. A pump one and 10 grams of creatine. I've just sipped half a can of Monster on the way up. I haven't had any Monster for a couple of weeks. Simple reason is they weren't on offer at the supermarket, so I thought, fuck it, I'm not going to buy them. Just take a couple of weeks off. More than likely take you through a comparison of how I'm looking as well now. So I took you through an 18-week out. 16, 12, 8, and now we're at 4 weeks, so I'll show you where I'm currently looking, and no doubt there'll be lots of videos coming through now leading up to the comp. Smaller videos, but more frequent. Does that make sense? Just like drop in, show you how I'm feeling, look what I look like, this is what's going on, these are the changes, turn it off. Boom, 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 smaller, sort of sharpy videos, do you get me? Rather than just like once a week, which it has been, I might start ripping out some shorter, more frequent videos leading up, and especially on that peak week, they call it, the final week of the comp leading up. There'll be loads of changes, there'll be loads of things going on which you'll be interested to know about, which I took you through on my photo shoot. That was that peak week, but no doubt there'll be plenty of different changes. Did I just spit? I did, didn't I? There'll be plenty of different changes happening, loads of things. That's a long ass intro, I apologise. So I wholeheartedly believe that I will win, have from the very start, but doubt has now kicked in, which I believe is genuinely natural. I think that that's okay because I want it, and it means a lot to me to succeed, and I'm trying my very best, and I just want the best from me. So I'm hard on myself, which is, I won't say that's a bad fucking thing. Fuck me, that's a good fucking thing. Being hard on yourself, you just want more. You want to succeed. So I'm gonna go in, train legs, go for a tan, maybe grab a Costa. I'm gonna whip around the shops, get some veggies, which is not exciting at all. And I will see you, friggin' beautiful, gorgeous melons, later on. This has got to be the best, I reckon, the best adductor machine ever that I've ever used. It's from Star Trek, so it's really old school kit. But like I usually do, I usually start with adductors, usually start with an adductor, get my adductors firing, and then I'll go into hamstrings, and they've got a wicked, I think it's that one, single, like a hamstring curl, single curl, which is wicked. I'll take you through adductors first. I'm gonna go for 1 feed a set, 2 working. I contribute my thickness to the upper portion of my quads and my thigh, like my inner thigh, to add width to my legs from the front to the adductor machine, hands down. And squatting and everything else, of course, but it's a well overlooked exercise. A lot of guys, that's for sure, it's women, it's girls, it's lady stuff. Squeezing your thighs in and out, nah. Don't overlook that shit, it's important. Of coming to different places, you can use different pieces of kit. It spices it up, man. I'm going to use this pin-loaded leg press. It's like horizontal, so I'm lying on my back. It's a bit different. I would typically go for a single leg, unilateral leg press now, but I'm going to go for this. Fuck it. Change it up a little bit. It's pin-loaded. It's horizontal, a little bit different. I usually go plate loaded and single leg. I'm doing line on my back and double leg now. The movement patterns are still there. I'm still squatting, I'm still curling, I'm still pressing, but using different apparatus, yeah? Different pieces of kit. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm a big advocate. If you go to different gyms, different facilities, use pieces of kit that you're not used to exposing your body to. Go and use different bits. Why the fuck not? You're there, go and use it. first time using this hack machine, this hack squat, Cybex hack. I hear a lot about it. I hear it's really fucking hard. The angle is very, let's say, upright. So it's almost mimicking your back squat, almost, yeah? But you're loading less of your lower back if you've got any lower back issues, etc. It's quite nice. So I'm not going to go light. I'm not going to go super, super light. But it's my first time using it, so I'm going to be careful. I've got a dodgy right knee. As you can see, I've wrapped them up. You might not think it, but I'm actually really chuffed with that performance. My right knee's fucking killing me. But I managed 3 plates and a quarter. So 65 a side for 6 reps. I could have done more, guaranteed. 100% could have done more, but I'll allow it, bruh. Allow it, because I'm gonna now do belted squat and then quad extensions to finish. And I've got 30 minutes on the stairs. And I might be a cheeky bugger, and I've got some grass, a little bit of AstroTurf here, so I might whip out 1 set of lunges to finish. I'm getting too ahead of myself anyway, so belted squat now. You have no idea how painful my right knee is. It is killing me, man. It's like a knife being stabbed directly into my patella, so my kneecap, like, doink. It is excruciating. And I can't do anything about it. I'm a month out, so all I can do is, there comes a time where you've just got to work through the pain. You have to. I ain't got time to fuck about, have I? So I'm not complaining, but fuck me, I am in so much pain. over and over and over fucking again. Regardless if you're on a diet, regardless of if you're prepping for a show, regardless of how much food you're eating, regardless of how much cardio you're doing, your training intensity or workload, whatever you want to fucking call it, has to be through the roof regardless. Quit those fucking, oh, I'm on low carb, oh, I've got an hour cardio a day. And this is your peak, this is your pinnacle moment of your day. All your meals, all your sleep, all your recovery leads to these moments when you are training. Fuck all of that bollocks, I'm not eating that much food, so my training's going to be shit. Oh, fuck that bollocks. I got loads of cardio, I'm prepping. Bollocks, try and hit your numbers, try and progress. Just try, man, try. Don't give in to that bullshit. You have to bring it. You have to bring your training workload regardless of what position you're in, regardless of how far or how hard your diet is. You've got to bring it. Morrison's do the best green beans, the best asparagus, the best sprouts, the best onions. Morrison's. That's where I get my monsters as well. That's where I do the majority of my groceries, my grocery shopping. However, I live right next to a Sainsbury's. So that's why I go to Sainsbury's most of the time, because I could probably throw a pebble at the front door from my bedroom window. I'm that close. So I'm gonna go now. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so I'm in Morrison's. I would like to enlighten you on as to why the Morrison's trimmed green bean is the best green bean you'll ever buy. Now let me enlighten you. Let me jump deep and explain as to why they are the best. They don't have the funny skanky ends to them where you have to chop them off yourself. Remember, we're on prep. Even the packaging itself is so easy to open, almost like a packet of cheese and onion Walker's crisps. So subtle and easy. No skanky ends. The green bean itself is girthy.
They're not very good. I wouldn't buy them.
Oh, I'm trying to sell your green bean, Thomas. They're almost like, as you bite into the green bean, it's like meating. It's like as if you were to chow down on a nice sirloin steak. Top tier green bean. I'm talking 10 out of 10. Don't go anywhere else. Go to Morrison's, buy you trimmed green beans. That's enough. (13th of May 2021. It's a low day today, so I feel quite flat. I feel tired. I've trained push. So let's see where I'm at. Boom, let's compare. Let's compare where I'm at. So we're gonna do the typical, so the main big video in the middle is where I'm at today. Now this is no cop out, the weather is naff, I'm feeling flat and very, very tired today. It's a low day for me. I've trained push, I've only had 2 meals, so posing today was pretty difficult to do. So we're comparing my 20 weeks out when I first started the diet in the bottom corner to where I'm at today. As you can see, I look far leaner. And also what you can see is the front of my legs and my quads are coming in pretty well. Shape's coming in. I've got that nice X frame, so my quads are sweeping out to the side, nice tight waist. Lats are nice and thick from the top. Like I said, I feel flat. It was very difficult for me to pose. It's not a cop out, so get off my fucking back. I'm knackered, okay? Don't look at me, look at the video. So we're going to go through the little turns and then quarter turns. So front relax we've just done. Quarter turn to your right is now. So you can see how thick my chest is. Nice top line, nice strong top line. The shape of my hamstrings is coming in. What you will notice is my backside, so my back, lower back, hamstrings, calves are taking. They're very, very stubborn and they're just taking ages to come in. So it's taken a little while for those bits to, but you can see how my waist has just got so much tighter. I've kept a lot of my size, so my muscle mass has stayed, which is exactly what we want. Which I've explained a million times before. It's almost like a steak. When you're dieting, you're just chopping off the fat from the outside, from the edging, and you want to be left with all the muscle that you've spent years and years building. Yeah. So then we'll go for the front double bicep now. The lighting's a little bit weird. I don't know if I turn the ring light on a bit too much, so I do look a little bit washed out, but I'm hitting a nice tight vacuum. We'll move on to side chest now. So my hamstrings and my quads lines are coming in nicely now as well, which is excellent. As you can see down in the bottom corner, you know, my stomach's massive. I don't know how to pose. I'm sort of leaning forwards, as you can see. Now I'm nice in the middle. See how upright and strong I'm looking? Really accentuating and showing off, you know, the thickness of my chest, my arms, my delts. Really hitting that pose properly, basically, or better. I am getting better and better. We're going to go for the now rear back double bicep. So nice strong delts. Delts are coming in now. As you can see, my delts almost look identical, like my shoulders look identical. I haven't lost much muscle mass at all. My waist has got so much tighter. I just look like a smaller, more slender version of in the corner, right? Which is the point. And here's the vacuum, abs and thigh shot. And there we go. So that's where I'm currently at, where I'm currently looking. Where we're at, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, today has been a hard day. It's a lower day for me today, so food is considerably lower. Carbohydrates is trace. As you saw, as you saw in my last video, it's just veggies today, and it's a push day, so it's 17 minutes on the stairs. But we've got plenty of work to do, as you can see. I'm not there yet. I've still got a month to go. In fact, we are 30 days out. I spoke to my coach yesterday and just said, hey, you know, a little bit of doubt has kicked in. I think that's natural anyway, as someone that wants to aspire to be better, a competitor. They will have a little bit of you know, that you just want to be, am I going to be good enough, mate? You know, I have not got experience on this before. And he said, we'll know 3 weeks out. I don't really want to answer that. I don't know how I will feel if we end up pulling the plug, but that will be a very hard pill to swallow, for sure. Grafting for 17 weeks and then being told, actually, you're not going to be ready. But we're not thinking of that, but it's obviously a thought that's entered into my head. That's enough on today's video. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching, as per. It means a lot. Like I mentioned, we are not going to do regular Fridays episodes of Pull the Pin anymore. for the rest of the series and rest of the prep. We're going to do smaller, more rapid, more frequent videos coming out for you, as changes will occur on a more frequent basis, I'm sure. So rather than a weekly 25 to 35 minute video, these will be smaller, more frequent videos leading through, which will be more valuable for you, I believe. Thank you very much. Please comment down below. All of your lovely well wishes go a long way. Your support goes a long way. Your likes, your comments, sharing this on your Instagram stories when you're watching it on your telly, all of it helps massively, and I really, really appreciate it. It's tough, it's really hard work. I've never done this before. I've dieted, yes, but just the small intricacies of posing and the competitive side of it, I've never delved into before. So this is all brand new to me, and I really, really appreciate you following my journey. And I will Foxtrot Oscar now. I'm gonna go. This is Matt Smart, over and out. I love you very much, and that is a couple of teddy bears behind me. Much love. Bye-bye.